Okay, so in level 4s we have frequency tables, but this time we don't know what, we're missing a piece in the table, but we know what the average is going to come out to be. So it says, so far this season, the Chicago Cubs average 1.56 home runs per game. Below is a frequency table illustrating the frequency of home runs per game. Determine the amount of games when 2 home runs were hit. So if you notice the number of home runs here and the 2 row, there is no frequency. So we have to figure this out. So like I said, you can guess and check all you want to figure out what the average would be to get 1.56. Or you can go about it the same way that we would if we did know that information. So remember, we would multiply across to find how often this happens. So that's 0, because if I add 0 plus 0 plus 0 4 times, it still gets 0 home runs. And then I get 10 home runs, because 1 home run per game happened 10 times. 2 times x, well, that's just 2x. And you're just going to kind of have to go through the process here to understand what we're doing. And then 3 times 3 is 9, and 4 times 2 is 8. Okay, so this is the total amount of home runs. So if I'm looking at total, I'm going to add these up. But you can't add up something that has an x with something who doesn't. So when you go through this, you're going to do 0 plus 10 plus 9 plus 8 plus 2x. And you're going to combine what you can. So you can combine the 0, 10, 9, and 8 to be 27. And you're just going to keep the 2x there. Okay, so that's your total. And then you want to divide by how often, okay, this happens. So you're going to divide by the frequency. So again, when you add up these numbers in the frequency, you can't add the 4, the 10, the x, the 3, and the 2 to get one thing. So you're going to add together what you can and keep the x alone. So 4 plus 10 is 14, plus 3 is 17, plus 2 is 19. So 19 plus x to find the total frequency. Then you're going to set that equal to what the average should be, is 1.56. Okay, so to solve this now, you're going to go ahead and cross multiply. Remember, when you have to do this, you got to do 1.56 times 19 plus x equals 27 plus 2x. So 1.56 times 19 is 29.64 plus 1.56x equals 27 plus 2x. Okay, I want to get the same variables on each side, so I'm going to subtract 1.56x. Okay, so after all that, we've got x equals 6. This means there are 6 home runs, or 6 times where 2 home runs were hit in a game.